Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I'm really excited today. We're going to play with the new palette that just released at Sephora's where I purchased it. And it's the Violet VOSS Rose palette, or Rosè. This is the front of it. And then these are the colors inside. Now I will say that it's nothing exciting. They did release a blush palette. Now, I did want to get that. I haven't gotten it yet. And I've never tried their blushes, or I think it has 3 blushes and a highlighter in it. I haven't tried it yet. I may purchase that. But I just have so much blush because I have, all the Pat McGrath blushes. And that's, and then Natasha, and then, Hourglass and Benefit. I got enough blushes to last me a lifetime. I've got enough eyeshadows to last me a lifetime. But I may get it just to try the formula of it. I haven't decided yet. But this particular palette, well, you'll see. But it's been a while since I've been on. I know it's been my daughter got strep, my youngest one that lives with me. My oldest daughter got COVID, and I had one of the 2 grandkids. My mother took the littlest one, and I had, my older grandkid. We're going to start, though. We're going to this color here. And I had them for 10 days, I think I had her. So it was a good bit. It was a good bit. So I really didn't get time to do much, to be honest with you. So we're just going to start to put this on. I personally like Violet VOSS shadows, to be honest with you. And this palette's only $18. So it's really not a bad price for... It's 10 shadows, 5 shimmer satin shadows, and 5 mattes. So you can see that it's got like a little peachy color to it. It's got pigment to it. But I saw this, and I did just get the I Rushed You. And I also picked up, it came back in stock, the Sunflower. Haven't used it yet, though. But I did use the I Rushed You, and I liked it. I did. I'm going to go into this shade right here. Was it anything special? As far as, color story, No, it's not. But I do enjoy the formula of Violet VOSS. I find it easy to work with. It's buildable, it's pigmented. I don't have any issues out of it, to be honest with you. And for the price point, I think it's pretty good, to be honest. Because obviously I'm looking at the price point of it. But I don't, everybody's price point's different, so I don't like to, make assumptions for people. I'd rather just show you how it applies and go from there, in a sense, so you can see it with your own eyes. If it's patchy, hard to work with. Again, I'm a beginner, so if you're a beginner, you could see. If you're much more advanced, then obviously you can make anything work pretty much. I'm gonna go into this last shade right here. But I do enjoy this palette, to be honest with you. The only thing is a lot of these shades are kind of the same. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we don't need this one and this one, both of these. We don't need this pink and this pink. They're the same. Yeah, it's a little lighter. These 2 are lighter than these 2, but there's really not a deepening up shade, to be honest. This is it right here, which is fine for me, and it could be fine for others too. So I'm not going to say it's not fine, because it is, but just know, I'm just letting you know. I'm going to put that same shade I was just in on my bottom lash line. If you like this color story, I think it's worth it for $18. I will say that much. But at the same time, you know, if you wanted to skip it, you could. I mean, it's hard for someone. I'm going to go back into that last pink color that I used. For someone to come out with something that's obviously not already been done, you know? Like, that's kind of impossible. But, I mean, you can still come out with stuff that's good, too, you know? I'm just pushing that pink up into the lash line. I dropped it. Go figure. It's my luck, you know? Then I'm going to take this this shade now. This has got something special here. I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm not wetting it. I will say there is there is fallout with it. But if you wet the brush, you will not get fallout. But I did get some, so I want to let you know. But again, I'm not wetting the brush. If I did, I bet this color would be beautiful. I mean, it's already so beautiful, you know? I mean, can you see that? Look at that. Like, so pretty. And I'm just patting it on. It is so pretty. I really do like this shadow here. Like, I was kind of like, when I was doing this eye look and trying to figure out, like, what to do with it. And then this shadow came into my life, and I was like, oh, I see you. Now, do I have shadows like this? Yes, I do. Do you? Yes, I'm sure. But maybe you want the mattes that come along with this palette, you know? Now, the other thing I did notice was inner corner. I ended up going with, I just went in with this little pink, this pink here, very lightly, and tapped it in there because it's really darker than, you know, what I would want in here, to be honest with you. They don't really have a very light inner corner. I mean, I guess you could use the one on the lid, but I didn't want to do that. But there you go. Like, I really do like the palette, but at the same time I'm like, you know, because I mean, there's just so many palettes out there anymore. Honestly, I just, with the palettes I even have now, I'm just overwhelmed. So hopefully me showing you helps you decide whether or not you want it or not. And again, if the color story calls for you, or to you, the fact that it's only $18, it is really good quality, easy to work with, beginner friendly, like all that stuff, go for it. Like, I think you'll enjoy it. I'm using my, is this the Surratt one? Yeah, Surratt eyelash curler. And then I'm using the mascara, Come Hell or High Water by Calorie for my top lashes. I don't think this is my favorite mascara, to be honest. I'm not so far that big of a fan of it. But I guess it depends on what you're looking for in a mascara too. And this is kind of wet, but it could be because it's a newer. Oh, I knew I'd do it. Without fail, y'all. Without fail, guys. I got mascara everywhere. Like, I don't get it. I don't know why I do that every time. I mean, it's usually this side, don't get me wrong. And it could be because I'm filming and talking. But if it ain't this eye, it's the other eye. And if it ain't that, then it's both. Like, I would like one time for me to do my mascara and not have issues. Just once. Is that too much to ask? Probably. Of course, if I knew what I was doing, putting it on, it might help too. But, you know, I'm sure it all plays a role somehow, some way. Alright. And then for bottom lashes, I use the Lancome Deaf Seals. But I'm going to try to clean this up now. Oh, good. At least it came off semi-easy. That's a plus for me. And I cleaned all my brushes of, it took me forever, y'all, but I did clean them all finally. Now I don't want to use them, like my good brushes. Of course, now I got more to clean too, so you know. Because I'm one of them that every time I do my makeup, I have to clean them. Alright. Sometimes I wish my lower lashes were my top lashes. I swear they're longer. I mean, don't we all though? But I do think the lash serum I'm using is working a little bit, but I don't know how much that would be exactly. Just kind of fixing. Alright, there we go. I think that looks good enough. I mean, it looks pretty even, I think. And like I said, I did get fallout due to that shade, but if you wet it, it doesn't really want to brush away either, but I didn't have anything down. But at the same time, if you wet it, I don't think you're going to have issues with it, to be honest and fair. So, but I do want you to know, just in case. But I do also feel like that shade is so worth it. It's so shiny and pretty. It really is. I just adore it. But that's all I got for you today. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helps somewhat to see the eyeshadows, you know, firsthand with, you know, just from a beginner. Again, this is what the palette looks like. You can get it off of Sephora, and it's $18. Let me know if I should get the blush palette, if I should try out their blushes. I'm curious about that. I really don't have much to talk about today. Like I said, I have been practicing the self-love, even though I haven't been filming or anything, or really even doing makeup. I still look in the mirror and say I'm important. I'm trying. So I'm hoping that it's working. I hope that everybody else feels important and that they're staying safe and healthy. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. Again, I'm trying to do it more often. I'm trying to get there. But other than that, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.